Hey guys, how's it going? Since the Reverse 1999 just came out, just released on global, so I figure I'll just do a recap of this game and see what's going on. Anyway, just a quick summary of it. Let me list the pros and cons of the game, and just go over if it's free to play and see if you guys want to check it out. So anyway, for me, I'm just playing this game as a side game. I'll just go over why. But anyway, so let's go over the pros of this game. First of all, it's excellent voice acting. I love the various accent. It's amazing storyline. It's a great gameplay. It's very free to play friendly. And like 3 and 4 stars are very usable. They're not just trash where you just pull and forget about them. The cons of the game is it's solo play basically. I mean, it's good and bad for some people, but for others they prefer more social game. But for this game, it's mostly solo play, meaning that there's no PvP, there's no guilds, there's friend ID, but there's not really much social stuff there. Like uh, people sending gift or whatever to each friend, stamina, whatever they can do about it. But right now, there's not much, social in the game, just mostly solo play. And also, so the best about the game is basically the story, and the voice acting. That's what I think the best thing about this game is. So basically, do not skip the story. Just play the game as it goes. It's pretty um, I would say it's pretty short, but because most people who play the CN version, the beta or whatever, they probably beat the game in like 2 days. Like everyone's at the 4-23 already. Like pretty much, everyone that played it. So basically, you don't need to rush. There's no need to rush to do PvP to gain rewards or whatever, like other gacha games. You don't need to do that. You just play it at your own pace, and that basically comes to my next point. It's basically like a free to play gacha game that you just collect stuff, just level up your own waifu rather than going for the tier list. You know, you don't need to go by the tier list just because I mean, if you want to mean the max, yeah, go ahead and go for the tier list. But if you prefer some characters, you don't need to go off the tier list just because they rate them like the worst. For example, Leela out of the three character is rated the worst out of the three of the beginner banner. So Eternity, Leela, and Regulus, right? Leela got like rated the worst for starting, but she's actually really good. She carried me really well in CN. She carried me throughout the whole game. Actually, she does tons of damage, especially when you get her at least to what's that thing called? Inside, yeah, at least inside two. She started carrying like her damage is so much. Like her ults just pretty much kill everybody. I mean, her ult just like is a boss killer, for Leah, right? Anyway, so for my preference, I would tell you guys, if you're asking me, is it worth it to reroll? If you're just wanting to try out this game, you don't have to reroll. I mean, just enjoy the game, play the game, enjoy it. Just you can beat the game with the four character you start off with, which is Sonata, Lilani, Eagle, and Apple. Right? These four, if you level them up to level 50, Resident 9, Inside level 2, with that kind of level, that kind of thing, those four can beat the game without a problem. Basically, what it comes down to is who do you want to invest in? Someone that you like. It's your preference. Depending upon their storyline. Or like their accent or their voice acting, their storyline. I actually miss Leah because she sings in Russian. That's what I remember her as. But anyway, it's just you can go for a character that you really like, build them up, and beat the game with it. You don't have to go off any tier list. You don't have to go for meta if you don't have to, because you can go with 3 and 4 stars and beat the game with it. I can link a video on the bottom from Bilibili where they showcase basically using 3 stars and 4 stars only to beat like certain bosses in the game without any problem. Like they use the full. He's probably, I think he's like the only character in the game that taunt and then reflects. Who else? And Bloom does reflect too, but there's just certain mechanics like shielding, taunt. She does really well healing too. These are all low characters that are usable and able to beat certain part of the game without any problem. For end game content, you probably should go for 5 and 6 stars later, but for now, you can just level up 3 and 4 star. The pros and cons of leveling up 3 and 4 stars is that upgrading them, leveling them, it doesn't take that much. But leveling up in 5 and 6 stars is tremendous way harder. So for example, if you level up, you go to like level 50, probably Resident 9 and all that. He can do like she can do like 20k damage on the video it shows in the link. So they're definitely usable. Basically 3 and 4 stars are not trash that you just keep and collect dust or whatever. They're definitely usable. And what else? So basically, the answer to reroll or not reroll, if you want to play for a long time with this game, you can try to reroll since that they added skip in the storyline in the beginning part. So it shouldn't take that long. The character you probably, if you really want to reroll for, is probably her. In the regular banner. But if you don't really care for it, and out of the 3, you're gonna get, after 30 draws, you're gonna get one of the 3 beginner banners. Regardless if you get Leah, she's actually really good. Even though she's rated the worst out of the 3 on their tier list, right? She's still really good. It doesn't matter who you get, her or Regulus or Eternity. They are all really good. So they can carry you, either one. It doesn't matter which one you get, they can carry you throughout the game without a problem. What else? Is it free to play, right? So let me show you real quick. Let me log into my CNN account real quick. So to show you, I haven't, I stopped logging into CN for a long time, but yeah. So basically, oh, also, you still get a tons of rewards even after the beginning, free draws are over. You still get all these regular draws from other events all the time. So this game is definitely very free to play friendly. I mean, you log in real quick, you get all your stuff. And this is my free to play account on CN because I don't have any money, CN money. So this account is definitely free to play. I done like hundreds, like probably 200 plus summons at least. See, this is all the stuff I got so far, and this is what I leveled up. I didn't even play that much, These are all free to plays. I mean, you can tell I pretty much maxed out all my 3 stars, for sure, just because of how many summons I got. These are all free summons, and I haven't even logged in for a while now. I still get free summons and all that, so it's definitely not bad. This game is definitely free to play. It is free to play friendly. You can check out the gameplay from a bunch of other people's videos, but it's just the voice acting, the accents, the language. I think it's amazing. With the latest patch, they added chapter 5, I believe. So yeah, everything is pretty good. This game overall, it's definitely, if you have some time, definitely give it a try. What I do is that I'm playing this game as a side game because when you log in, you don't have to do much. Your dailies, you're done within 3 minutes. If you're done with the storyline, there's nothing much you do. All you just logging in to farm for resources, trying to level up your characters. In game is basically limbo and these side quests and events where you log in and you're mostly gonna spend your stamina on getting achievements and these kind of side games they have. So we're gonna get like 1.1, 1.2, 1.3, 1.4, right? All the different kind of I guess side quests and side stories that you're gonna get later. They're all really good. They're all really well, I think. So I have really high hope for this game. It's definitely really free to play. You can definitely play like pay a little bit if you want to, but you don't have to. And 3 and 4 stars are definitely usable. So yeah, on that's pretty much my 2 cents for this game. And spoiler alert, let me just show you real quick what this is. So yeah, that's it.
Your watch was telling the wrong time.
Pardon me?
I fixed it for you.
2007?
Yeah. This is the year 2007. Is it not?
We believe everything can be translated into numbers. Things are made up of numbers. And mathematics is the key to opening the gate of truth. How is this possible? You use a maths model to forecast the storm, and its results perfectly match what the Foundation recorded.
We just worked out the patterns in the number sequences. Close your eyes, Vertin. Truth reveal itself to you.
Truth.
Timekeeper! Watch out!
Who broke the silence?
Sanette is in detention. They're planning to sentence her to death.
Those of you who agree to the death sentence may remain seated. Who wish to commute Miss Sanetto's punishment? Put your pebble into the pot in the middle of the hole.
The pure blood arcanist community. The unknown arcanum power. And the obsession with certain knowledge or identity. Sound familiar?
I take not thought for needless disputes.